Hey, what's happening? What's going on, everybody? Today, I made $1,280 trading this morning session. We also talked a lot about psychology, so go ahead and sit back and enjoy the stream recap. Yo, good morning. Happy freaking Friday. Hope you're having a good day so far. Best way to learn this skill. I also saw that you were asking how much time does it take in order to become estimated hours of studying to make day trading primary income. It's very important to realize, one, everybody's different. I wasn't expecting to get, into it this early, but one, everybody's different. Two, even if you study for forever, you still have to make it a practical. You still have to make it practical, right? You can learn everything, but if you've never actually practiced it, it doesn't do you. Doesn't. Three, why you got to put a time limit on it? I've said this example plenty of times. Do you expect a pilot to pick up a plane day one? Maybe some people might be able to. Most people probably can't. What about a doctor? You want a doctor going into surgery on day one? 3 months in? 6 months in? 1 year in? Do you want him cutting open your body? Probably not, that type of stuff, right? In order to become good at what you're doing and to make money at it, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of actual doing it, not just knowing it. Don't put a time limit on it. You put a time limit on it, you're guaranteed to, well, I think pretty much guaranteed to not do well. It's not good, man. Not the way. I say that, and hopefully in order to inspire you, not to shit on you, obviously, but to inspire you to change your way of thinking. Markets are open. To change your way of thinking, make sure you press the thumbs up button down below. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to the channel. Got a bunch of good links down below as well. All the important ones. Whether it's 20% off a Top Step Funded account, my Instagram account, my real Instagram account, because my fake one, or I don't have a fake one. There are plenty of fake ones out there that are going to message you. So my real one is linked down below. Twitter at Trades by Matt. All the stuff. Crypto. Nice and rippy so far. We're opening up outside yesterday's value, which we know. Got a minute and a half left on this candle. Everything looks pumpy. We got a block at 50. So I think we continue running here. There's the 30s coming through, but this is like a decent bounce spot. We're getting long here off that little pullback, bouncing off volume. See if we can get a push up into 60. So ES got a nice little bounce, but it's pulling back now. Nas new lows on this candle, pushing into 20 here. That's the spot where it needs to bounce. If it's going to bounce, my opinion, we crack that. Might get a little heavy. Breaking that prior low, trying to bounce out of it potentially. Yes, with the double bottom, that should probably flush through, I would think. These double bottoms always typically flush at some point. We had a little new low coming into 900 here on the Nas. We do have sellers still continuing to come through. I'm not going to kill this trade at 900, but I am watching for exits at this point, basically. It's clearly not working. Kind of lying in the sand, honestly, is this prior swing low here. Quick 20 points. Cheeky little 50-point candle. Giving us plenty of sweeps on the prior 5 minutes. Kind of crazy. So rotation down to the magical 80s. Actually going to add one here. Isn't adding to a losing trade typically bad? My personal opinion, there's areas where it's a horrible concept, right? And then there's areas where it makes a lot of sense. I think just because you have a shit first entry doesn't mean you should negate a good second entry. I think it's made from a perspective, a good intentions perspective of just idiots out there who are just gonna slam the buy market button over and over and over again, right? I think the concept makes sense, but there are times where it does not make sense to me to not add into a trade. And there are times where it doesn't make sense to add in. That's just trading, right? So I got a little kick up to 907, hanging out at the 900s here still. Volume. 5-minute candles closing out right now. I wonder if we have a wick test in play. Let's see. We do. Wick test right at average price. And blue line algo. So blue line algo and the wick test lining up perfectly together. Down about $1,000, $1,100, $1,200, $1,400. No, I'm just kidding. 1200, 13, 14, there it is. 15, here comes VWAP. Again, little delta divergence playing out. We'll see if VWAP holds or not. We're still just slow ticking selling here. There we go. Let's get to VWAP on the ES. So far, trying to bounce off VWAP. Maybe trying to flush through it here. ES needs to get to VWAP. And Nas is going to float through it down to 850 while the ES touches VWAP, and then we potentially bounce. And that's the shitty side of it. This will be my last ad on this trade while we wait for a little bounce to the upside so I can exit. Now, is this ideal? Hell no. Obviously, it's not. If we get a bounce, like, yes, I need to get out of this trade. Obviously. Am I going to exit it after, 3 fat red candles? Probably not. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense in my opinion. Now, can we keep dumping? Sure. However, we are 120 points off the highs of the day so far. Pretty big candles to the downside. I would rather, get a little bit of a kick up before I kill these trades. Take the loss. Now, am I expecting to take the loss? Hell yeah. 100%. Got very close to getting filled there. Didn't quite get it. Another wick test at 76. There we go. The true test of VWAP here on the ES. NAS, very close to filling me out. No luck. Little wick test on the ES there. Let's see what the NAS wick test is at. Currently powering on through it at 79. Nice little 40-point ripper. Man, that entry would have been nice. I would be in the green right now, actually. It's okay. Sometimes you're just 2 points off. Less than 2 points off. Hanging out at 90. See if we can get a little bit more kick. And there's a bunch of volume here on the ES. This whole 26 range. That's what we're trying to get through right now on the ES. ES continues to push that. Pops value area high. We'll get a nice kick out of the NAS, which the ES is doing it right now. Should bring the NAS with it a little bit. Ripping back up to 900 here on the NAS. ES engulfing candle now up into 30. NAS still trying to continue ripping as well. We can hold 900 on the NAS. Next stop should be 920 and then 950 after that. Got to stay up though on this last minute of this candle. And look at this thing. Look at this rip. Nice rip off VWAP. I mean, honestly, anything above 90 is good. That first level of volume. Closed right at 900. Hello, rips. Lags. Holy rips. Rip freaking city. Rip freaking city. Thanks for playing. Matt, why don't you close out your trade at the lows of the day at VWAP? Hell no. Rip freaking city. Hello. That was a 100-point ripper to the upside, baby. 100-point ripper to the upside. Woo! You got lucky, LOL. Call it what you will. Would I have been unlucky if I had killed the trade at the bottom?